There is wailing, crying, tears, gnashing of teeth in Herdsmen in Enugu State. Yesterday, many people have been buried. Now, I have many videos for that, and I'll be playing it one by one. To the extent that an herbalist caused the killers of these innocent women and children. I have many videos. I will play that video, so just stay here. Now, and the Igbos have called out the governor of Enugu State. Peter Mba, what are you doing? Why can't you protect the Igbo people? Why are the Fulanis allowed to do what they want to do? And again, there's another video again of cows roaming about the streets of Imo State. I'll show that video too. I'm talking about cows roaming about the street, and you will see the billboard of Governor Opuzodima there. Biafran evangelist, does it mean that the Fulani have completely taken over the southeastern part of Nigeria? So people call them that Biafra land. But if you're watching for the first time, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel, on notifications, drop your comments, click the like button, like and share, and also on notifications. Like and share. Drop your comments. Let us know what you are thinking. Drop your comments and click the like button. Many dead bodies have been buried yesterday. Where is Obiagu? Where is Agu de Cheba? Where is Udokachi? And where are the Igbo governors? What do you have to say about that, Biafran evangelist?
Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, and good afternoon, and good evening, good night, wherever you're watching us from. I remain one and the only Biafran evangelist, Benjamin Johnson. Snatchy. Yes, the Fulani has taken over the eastern part of Nigeria, the Biafran land, the area that the Fulani governors, has given to them or released to them. That is the place that they have taken. As you can see, most of them are signboard, being placed, being mounted in the very place where their cow is moving freely, to tell you that most of them is in conjunction of what is happening in Imo State. Now, listen to me. Based on the mass burial that took place in Amifu, I was, told, I heard that the plane, there's an helicopter or whatever they may call it, who came down to drop those Fulanis before the attack.
Helicopter came to drop Fulani.
Yes, to drop the Fulanis. See, I've been saying this thing, that the problem is see all this insecurity and no other people than what? The government, Nigerian government, in Bola Ahmed Tinubu Sidious Musa and Co. should be called to order. Even the state governors should be called to order. People like Mba, you can see what Mba, is doing. Mba, from Mba to look at Enugu State as a whole, nobody is qualified. In Igbo land, in Biafra land, nobody is qualified to be a special advisor. He went ahead and appoint the grandson of Usmando Fodia grandson, a person of Usman Abubakar. You know what that means? It means that he has given the Fulanis the edge, the opportunity for them to come and take over, the Amufu village. That is why they came. They came with their marks, they came with their gun, they came with their bullets, they came with their AK-47 with the support of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the state governor to carry out their evil immunities in the society, in that community that you saw yesterday, the mass burial. You see, all this kind of thing, you see why I am saying that the entire world should see and watch what is happening. But these are the people that said that Simon Ekpa is the problem of the insecurity in the southeast. Where was Simon Ekpa now? Or where is Simon Ekpa now? Because when Simon Ekpa was having his freedom, only his speech makes the Fulanis, only him, you know, talking on social media, they knows that somebody is speaking. But for him to be silent for a while now, you look at what is going on. Look at the way, for the very first time after the Biafran war, we have never had anything like mass burial in the whole Biafra land. But we are having it now because no Simon Ekpa. Nobody like Simon.
But if you say that,
and you are claiming that you have a governor, the Southeast have a governor, they have a Southeast have a governor, they have a leader. Where are those leaders now? Do you see that they don't have leaders? We don't have leaders. The leaders we have are the ones that are facing the trials of the crime that Fulanis has committed. Person like Mas and Namdekano, the trial that is facing in Nigerian court, mighty Allahs are the one that committed the crime and they are working freely. In Simon Ekpa, they say Simon Ekpa is responsible for the insecurity in the southeast. In Simon Ekpa is the one dropping gun or dropping them from the plane. Then the plane which they used to come and drop those people. Are you trying to tell me that the agency, the department that is a kind of in charge or in control of aircraft in Nigeria is not aware? Are you trying to tell me that the state governor is not aware of the movement of that aircraft? Are you trying to tell me that federal government is not aware of that movement of that aircraft? Wherever the aircraft come from, there is government that is in charge. There is a department that is in charge, and the government of that very place, of that station, must be aware that so plane is leaving from so place to so place. Are you hearing me? So this is a government. I'm telling the world now that Nigerian government are the one carrying out this insecurity in Nigeria. That should leave Simon Ekpa alone and Mazen Namdekan.
Biafran evangelists, we are looking at many possible angles to this. If you are watching for the first time, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you are watching for the first time, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel, on notifications, drop a comment, click the like button, like this video, and also share. Drop your comment. If you are our old viewers, like and share and drop your comment. Let's what you are thinking. I have many videos. I'm talking about human lives. Father, mother, children, they were being buried yesterday in Herdsmen. They were buried.
And Enugu have governor.
And there's a governor in Enugu State. And we saw under the signboard of Uzodimma in Imo State, cows were eating grass. We saw Uzodimma, for example, gave Muslims money to go to Mecca. We saw the Igbo State governor also give Muslims money to go to Mecca. Does it mean that the Muslims have taken, I mean, the Fulani hierarchy have taken over the eastern part of Nigeria?
Of course, as you are speaking, my brother, not that they have taken over eastern part of Nigeria, but they have given. The issue here is this: what happened in 1959 as a result of what the British, the colonial master, the British did to Nnamdi Azikiwe, was what they are doing. They copied from there, and that is what is happening in Nigeria. Remember that in Nigeria, we don't have election. What we used to have is selection. So they select. And remember, what makes the British to hand over the power to the North as at that time, there is a statement that they said. That statement was the statement of being royal to them. So that royalty was what prompted them to lead the election of Azikiwe, and they give it to Tafa Balewa as at that time. That same thing is what is happening in the southeast today. The people that are ready to play that royalty to them are the people that they rig election and give. Remember, you and I vote, it does not count. When we cast our vote,
our vote does not count.
It's your vote to cast working. And they continue. If they are continuing, say somebody like Tinubu supposed to be a president, did he win election? The mandate of somebody is what they give to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The mandate they did of another person was what Kekereku said, that they have eye problem, and you have eye problem, you couldn't go to clinic to clear it, so that you can, before you appear in the court to judge a case, you now say you have high problem and you use the high problem to do what? To cause a chaos in a whole state by announcing who puts on them the winner. The man that was fought in 2019 now become the first. That is the country that you are now, and that is where we find ourselves. My beloved brother, that is why I said that these people are using indirect, the same way that the election was rigged in 1959, the first election conducted in Nigeria, the way they did it is what they are using now, out of what? Compensation of royalty. So what was on them sign agreement of royalty to the Fulanis, Pitamba royalty to the Fulanis, Mwifuru royalty to the Fulanis, then Soludo royalty to the Fulanis. You see these four governors. That is why you see them playing the card that the Fulanis are giving to them. They came to play it. They use our life, the life of the people that they're supposed to protect, the family that they're supposed to secure. They're supposed to be the voice of the voiceless, but now they are not. Because why? The Fulanis are the one that planted them there.
Now we saw, for example, in Edo State, when a mob killed 16 hunters. That's what they call it. They say they are hunters. We saw outcry from the north. From the head of the northern Nigeria, the Sultan of Sokoto cried. He came out to speak. We saw many top Igbo northern leaders. They were talking about that. But then we saw, for example, now, so many human beings were killed in Benue. Many people have been killed in Enugu, even in Abia State. We've not seen any word from the Sultan, the Muslim leader. What does that say about Nigeria as a country?
He said to you and I, vividly and clearly, that those ones are the Fulani who intend to take over the country. And let me tell you, what happened in Edo State during the election. The opponent, I think the man from the PDP, was the one winning. Winning. He remained about just 2%. 2 minutes for the election to be over. The next thing they say APC, they declare him winner. And what I have, close the case. Say the man that cannot read the figure that is written and give to him is very hard. He cannot read it. They say he's the one that win election. Imagine the country like this. How can somebody that cannot read the figures that is written and hand over to him? How then do you think that this person has something else to offer to the citizen? See Urome, Jungle Justice, they say they are what? They are hunters. My brother, I did not dispute that. I did not discredit them from not being hunter. But the question now is this: what are they hunting? Are they hunting because kidnappers are hunters? Assassinators are hunters. We have those that hunt for animals. So it is all what? Hunters. But it all depends on the kind of hunter, what the basis of your hunting, the class of your hunting. Do you understand me? You see what happened, and they are making, including articles. The same article now is coming out, expecting me to give him vote so that they will come and buy us finish. I'll be in 2027. You see, let me tell you, my beloved brother, these people, they will not have me and you at heart. Many saying have been said. Pick up and defend yourself. Anything. If you have access to bomb, missile, thank God you see Iran now. Look at Iran. There is what they call, Israel call iron drone. Iron drone couldn't withstand this one now. So anything you can use to defend yourself. I'm not the first person that said it. After all, T.Y. Danjuma, Theophilus Danjuma said it. Mr. The DSS boss who said it. And even other northerners have many have said it. So I am not the one that says so. Based on what they say, after all, Shegumi said that you give people gun. I'm waiting for my own. I say I am 100% willing to collect gun, but I will not collect the kind gun that Ebuba go collect, and I will not collect the kind gun that Agune Chamber collect. A gun that I cannot use to defend myself, a gun that I cannot use to protect my people, a gun that I cannot use to protect my father or my mother that is in the farm. I don't need that kind of gun, but I need gun that will do what? That will give safety to the people and to my people, the Biafrans. That is the kind of gun that I want. France. But when they now saw that the people that they want to help do not have any other alliance, and the people fighting them are the co-Europeans, you know what happened? They now withdraw. And that was when they now came up with the ideology of stopping Cameroon. It was when the France now pulled out that they now had used Bakassi Peninsula that we are hearing today. You are hearing me? You are hearing today. They used the Bakassi Peninsula as a collateral exchange with the Cameroon. That was how Cameroon put to hand in the Bakassi Peninsula. Not that Bakassi Peninsula belonged to Cameroon before. It was what they used as a collateral for them to block the Igbos from Biafran from, passing through that channel to get their food. Do you understand? That was when the British, because they thought before that when they saw Igbos have conquered, they now have to intervene so that they will not betray. They will not betray their child, the one that they call their own loyalists. That loyalists you are talking about is no other than the Fulanis. Do you understand? And that was what made them to lead the first election in 1959 in favor of what? Tafa Balewa, the Northerner, who happened to be the prime minister as at that time, while Zeke was what? A ceremonial president. You get it? So I am giving you an update. What I'm not just telling you, I want you to go and do your findings and find your facts. Because I have fact over what I am telling you. You can Google it anytime. You can check it anytime. Do your findings on your phone. Then if I lie, do not watch me again. Are you getting? So Obi should do what? Obi should go and sleep. That 1959 was what happened in 2023. They took the mandate of Obi and gave it to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They took the mandate of Nnamdi Azikiwe. They give it to Tafa Balewa in 1959. So in Nigeria today, Igbos are not welcome. They are not recognized. Why should Obi come and be, dangling himself with a dirty nation and dirty people in this kind of situation? Obi should stay away. He's an Igbo man, and Igbo is not recognized in this country. They are not welcome in this country. Let him stay away and let him come and join us and do what? And fight for what you are looking for, Biafra. Do you understand me? How can you expect, okay, if Obi now come, Obi will be given 4 years. Inside that 4 years, are you trying to tell me that the Yorubas and the Hausas will not sabotage him? Look at what Jonathan, because that one, he called himself a very Jonathan, being an Igbo man. Oh, my Igbo, the same Tinubu organized party protest in Ojota against Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The Northern come up with what? Chibok gear. At the end of the day, what happened? Because he's an Igbo man. Then you want to go and rule 4 years. Then the Fulani will now take over and rule 8 years. If Igbo man rule 8 years or rule many years as the Fulani have been ruling this country, is it a crime? No, is it a sin? That is why I don't want to be. 2 of them that have been ruling Yoruba House Fulani, let them continue doing that in Nigeria, because if Obi should come in these 4 years and still go, they will include his name among the people that mess Nigeria economy, that mess this country up. They will include his name. So it's better. Jonathan did everything, and how did they treat him? Nothing. They messed him up. Nnamdi Azikiwe, who fought for the freedom of Nigeria, where did they place him today? Are you hearing anything, the Igbo man who sacrificed himself to give the Yorubas the June 12th that you people just celebrated? Today is the end of June. You celebrated June 12th. When they raised the matter in National Assembly, the same Yoruba senators stood up against that Wilfred. They stood up against him that he must not be what? Monetized. I don't know if you are getting it. So which other sacrifices will be coming to give that others have not given, and yet they did not do what? Appreciate it. So it's better you should forget everything about Nigeria. Nigeria doesn't want it.
Now, let's look at this this possible angle to it. Is it time for me to learn from Azikiwe and
that is the point.
Jonathan? That's what some Igbos are saying, but others agree.
Okay, let me tell you, Rochas Okorocha, upon all the things that Rochas Okorocha did, are you hearing about Rochas Okorocha now? What about Amechi? They are Igbos. What are you seeing today? They are saying use and dump. Use and dump. So Obi should learn from them, and Obi should play with caution. He should respect himself. If I were Obi, I will just answer. See, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is already there. Is it Erufai that is fighting today, jumping up Atiku and whatsoever? Is it not Mahmoud and Co that collide together? Is it not a Fulani? They collide together to carry your mandate and give it to Tinubu. So now they now know that Tinubu doesn't want it, that Tinubu doesn't supposed to be there. No, they should allow Tinubu to finish that tenure. You stay your own.
And we've seen
stay away, because once they come, what they want to do, they want to use Obi. Let me tell you the game now. Do you know what their intention is? They want to cause conflicts, just the same way they did it in the past, to cause conflict between the West and the East. So to divide them. Are you getting it? By the time you cause confusion and divide the two, they will be like this instead of like this. So then we now have upper hand. So you understand? That is the strategy. You know, I said before, we are Easterners are the number one. The second populated people are the Yorubas. Then the minority are the North. But the British, that's why I use the word politics. Then you came with their political sense to make it as if the Northerners are more than the Igbos. Do you understand me? See, why is it that I want to bring it to this angle now? Why is it that whenever you want to do election or any census in Nigeria, you see the Fulani, the North, begin to import to Niger, import Senegal, import to Mali, import to different angles. The people that are not our citizens, you import to them, they will come and vote. You will bring them to come and do what? To be counted as a citizen. That is to tell you that they are minority. They are not as the statistics of the British. What they give to us, they are not worth it. They are lying.
Fine, let's look at them. Some people are saying that Peter Obi has not really spoken up about how the armed Herdsmen are killing their people in the East. That is why they are not happy with him. And that he has not advocated for the release of Nambekano too. That is why they don't really want the Nigerian president. What can I say about that?
Yes, actually, that one is another point. You know, when his brother's company or